What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists out there? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the coffee break catch-up series, where we just get together, have a cup of coffee, chill out. It's another late night one. I'm filming off of my mobile phone because computer's doing stuff with my camera and microphone at the moment, downloading, so the only way I can film is on here right now, so that's cool. So it is Saturday night of the bank holiday weekend, and it's been a fairly quiet day actually. Day one of the weekend on our own. It's been fairly quiet. We've been out and about in the morning. We went out, walked around, went to a tabletop sale thing, entered a couple of competitions. I entered a tombola. I won a Himalayan salt candle. That's quite cool. All the proceeds go to the Seaton Hospice, so that's good. Have a sip of coffee. Watched a ton of Deep Space Nine. Just binge watching it, like, oh, my shoulder up there. Yeah, just been binge watching it. Just gonna move this thing around slightly. That's a bit better. Yeah, I've been binge watching it because it's easy watching, and it's good. We enjoy it. Oh, weather's been absolute pants though today. I mean, we've had off and on sun spells, but they've been more off than on, if you know what I mean. Sun comes out, you go, hey, great, go out in the garden, you know, with a drink, and it starts raining. Really, go in again. 5 minutes later, the sun comes out. Oh, great, right, going out now. And the same thing happens. There's 3 times that happened in a row. In the end, we're like, nah. We're not going to do it anymore. That is it, you know, that is it. I've got, well, I cleared 4 more zombies off of my desk last night, in last night's episode of, I think it was On the Bench I filmed. Did that. But oh man, I'll be so glad when they're done. I will. I just will, you know. It's like never ending. Excuse me. Oh, I'm at that stage now with the Zombicide boxes. I just want it done. It's a big project to undertake anything like that. I know that. I don't remember the first Zombicide box taking this long, but then I did have more time on my hands. I was unemployed at that time many moons ago, and so I had a lot more time on my hands to do these things. Yeah, it's very difficult now. I'm lucky if I get 1 session in a week to do it at the moment, which is, yeah, it can be trying, you know, because I just want to paint, you know. I don't want to get back to Warhammer stuff. I mean, I did a brief stint, didn't I? The other day, the courtyard build, and I did my classic skeleton warriors, primed, of course, obviously now, because they're going to be painted old school style, like I did before, you know, before I even got into the hobby, you know. It was from Hero Quest, the skeletons and mummies actually, but primarily the skeletons on Hero Quest, the original Hero Quest, where I first painted my miniatures, and I had, you know, limited colours, brushes, and little did I know I was actually dry brushing, what is known as dry brushing. I'd never heard of that, you know. I was just doing what I thought would look cool, and that is what I was doing. black primer because that's all you could get back then. Dry brushing white over the bones to try and, try and make them pop a bit, with the black in the recesses, which worked well. So, yeah, my skeleton warriors. Tomorrow, I'm getting up to go down to the seafront where there is a classic car show on display from 10 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. So it's on from 10 till 5, so a nice 7-hour slot there. And I'm going to go down. I've charged up my other camera, my photographic camera. I'm hoping to get lots of pictures for that because, I like classic cars. They are a bit of an interest for me, and who knows? Who knows? Might do a video on that. You never know. See how it goes. See what the weather's like as well. I can't stop yawning, as you can tell, but I'm on blood pressure medication now. One of the side effects is drowsiness, tiredness, and fatigue. Ooh. Yeah, it's a trade-off, isn't it? What do you do? It's a tough one. It's a toughie. But there you go. Anyway, don't dwell on that, Peter. Don't dwell on that. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just uploading a video onto YouTube. I know video content's been hard lately. It's been difficult. It's been difficult to do video content now, but really trying. It's difficult though. Especially when you keep yawning like I do. It's very irritating, very irritating. I am super looking forward to doing my next P&Q though. Getting a few more questions now, so keep them coming. Keep those questions coming in because I'm writing them down. I'm keeping tabs on it. When the time comes, it's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna do for me anyway, a super interesting episode of P&Q. Hopefully we can get some something going on that. I want to do a different location in seating for each question. I think that would be pretty cool. Personally, I do. That's what I think. I think it'd be pretty cool. And yeah, so the more questions I get, the more locations I can do, and each location, it will have a significant import to myself. It just will. And yeah, so I'm just I live in Nostalgia Town now. That's where I live, Nostalgia Town. All right, because this is where I was born. This is where I grew up, and everywhere I go is just memories, memories. And when I walk down the street, I look around, I see visions of my past. Yeah, I see me running around as a kid, or walking up the road on the way home from school, or walking towards school, stuff like that. Yeah, it's a wonder, really. It really is. But yeah, so I need to get more videos done. I just have to edit out the yawns. Another one. I've just got to edit out the yawns, and I can't help it. It's my condition. I just can't. Got MS, for you, those of you that don't know. It's a struggle. It is a struggle. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I didn't think I was going to be able to get back into the hobby when I first moved here. You know, do you know I've been in Seaton for 8 months now? 8 months. It will be a year before I know it, and that's quite scary. That is super scary. But then when it's been a year, I will mark it off as 1 year less off the mortgage, 1 year closer to retirement, another year under my belt. Look at this guy, by the way. I'm going to show you. He's only just started painting him, but look, quarterback for Zombicide. A quarterback zombie. You know, I think, what's his actual doodad's rules here? The quarterback. Let's have a look. What's his rules? When entering a zone, he immediately tackles every survivor with such a powerful impact that it will cost him 1 additional action to get up. Wise players would think of shooting him before that even happens, but keep this in mind. Due to the heavy protective gear, it takes a 2 damage to kill him, like a fatigue. 2 damage. So he's pretty dangerous. That's the sort of thing I wanted to add to my Zombicide, stuff like that. And no, I've got it, so that's cool. Sat on the beach today. Well, not on the beach, on the bench by the beach, and on the beach, the first beach wall. We've got like a series of beach wall defences. Sat on the first one there. I'm just was watching loads of people out in boats and kayaks and paddle boards. I was watching a couple of people practicing trying to stand up on their paddle boards, which was quite cool, because although they kept falling off and then they kept getting back on and standing up and trying again. So my hat was off to them. I reckon they must have had lessons or something. That's what I think. Looking like they trying to copy or follow some sort of technique. That's what it looked like to me. Did you know they do paddleboard lessons down on the beachfront, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing until, recently in the last couple of months. But yeah, paddleboard lessons, who'd have thought that, There's still a few places that I haven't been for coffee or, food or anything like that in Seaton. I just haven't got around to it. And I really should, but one of them two of them are just so close to me. It seems I can't get over the feeling of laziness. I just think to myself, I might as well just go and have a coffee at home or whatever, what have you. But I would like to try them just so I can recommend them or whatever to anybody visiting. That would be something. Went out for breakfast this morning. My wife and I we took her out for breakfast. A place called Hughes, a cafe called Hughes. I just had a small breakfast today, and a pot of tea, which was nice. But it just something to fill the hole. Basically, it was just nice. So we had that. What were we after? We're after getting some cinnamon. I can't pronounce it. Cinnamon, the spice. We got some in the Natural Works shop. The local hobby shop was shut today. I was surprised at that. Don't know why that was. There must be some reason, but they were shut, so couldn't go in there. I do want to get a photograph in there of what boxed Warhammer miniatures they've got, so I can look through. I can browse any time then, can't I, of what they've got. and that would be good. So that's my intention next time I go. Gonna browse. So that's a good plan. Otherwise, I've got to bend down, and it's difficult bending down when you've got glasses on which are very focal, but you have to sort of tilt your head up so you're squatting, bending down to the bottom shelf almost, and doing that. It looks bizarre, so I'd rather just take a picture of my phone and then look at it at my leisure. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. Coffee's nearly done. You know, the length of these videos is usually the length of time, or that it takes me to drink a cup of coffee. You know, so probably not going to be much longer now because drinking. I'm also super looking forward to the Carnival here itself, of course, as well. I have such fond memories of this Carnival, and I don't know what it's going to be like coming back and looking at it with adult eyes. I don't know. I still think it's going to be good through what people have said. I think it's going to be good, and I always enjoyed the atmosphere of the Carnival. I really did. I don't want to get into that again as well. Yeah, it's a very atmospheric thing. My brother-in-law will be up for it as well, so it'll be kind of a unique, like, first time for him, and a revisit for me from a long time ago. So yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy it for myself. I don't care if it's raining. If it rains, I'll just wear waterproofs and a hat, you know. But I'm going to enjoy this Carnival, and that's it really. So I may try and crack on with some zombies after this, if the video uploads quick enough. If not, I won't. But the sooner I do, the sooner I can get them off the bench, the sooner I can get the game downstairs, set up, play a few games, because we'll probably play it downstairs. I imagine we'd play it downstairs. But then again, I don't know. That remains to be seen. Because, I mean, I've got 2 chairs up here. I did have a third office chair, which was given to me back in Plymouth, but I gave it to the local second-hand shop. Looking at it, all the stuff I've got under the table there, it wouldn't be easy to move my table out, so we'll probably play the game downstairs in the kitchen, and that's fine because it's easier than to go and get snacks and drinks and whatever. But I'm just looking at the setup here. In the future, though, there will be games up here. I just know it. And we'll do that. But for the time being, we'll keep the games down there for like the family. Okay, right, I think I've rambled on enough. Thank you for joining me on this chill chat, this catch up. Health-wise, I'm, been better, been worse. I don't know how else to describe it, you know. 5 on a 1 to 10, I'm a 5, you know. I'm right smack bang in the middle. I've been so much better, I've been so much worse, so can't complain, I suppose. Yeah. and keeping up with the walking. That's good, at least. So until the next time, my friends, don't forget to, you know, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Do that. Oh, Skeleton Warriors. That's the box of Skeleton Warriors I built. Alright. Until the next time, my friends, remember all brushes lead to war. Bye for now. Bye bye.